Hi. I wanted to make this very quick video to tell you a little story about someone that I love very much. Tomorrow is her birthday. I'm making this now so that I make sure that I have it. I don't want the day to pass tomorrow without this getting done. I have a cousin, and her name is Jennie. Jennie Savini Swatis. Jennie is, I was going to say my favorite cousin, but that really doesn't really say it. Jennie is one of my favorite people in the world. And it's important on a person's birthday to explain to them why they are important. But I want to explain to you why Jennie is so important. Jennie is a nurse, and I don't think anyone was ever born that was more fit for that profession. In 1981, my father, Ted, was diagnosed with terminal lung cancer. And from May of 1981 until May of 1982, when he passed away on May 8th of 1982, he went through a lot of treatments, and some were more painful than others. None of them were successful, but there was always a lot of hope and a lot of pain. And there were days when I know that my father didn't think that he was going to be able to make it to the next sunrise. And my mother was a huge support. She did everything for him. But there were some things that she couldn't do. She couldn't always give him his injections of morphine. She wasn't a trained medical professional. And so my cousin Jennie, who was employed full-time at, I'm not sure which hospital, but she was employed full-time. She would do her shift, sometimes a double shift, long hours. And then she would come home to our house. She would swing by and visit my dad. Every time I say this, I get a little choked up. And he was usually on the couch, which was his favorite place. And she would sit with him, and she would talk to him and explain some of the things that were happening to him, from a professional perspective. She gave him shots, she held his hand, and she essentially made his days more bearable. She always came over. And I was in France at that time. I was my junior year abroad in Paris. And I remember my mother writing to me and telling me how amazing Jennie had been. And that has always stuck with me, that she was there in a moment where it was so necessary. And that just kind of defines her as a person. And so, Jennie, I love you so much. And on your, I'm sorry, I'm crying, on your birthday, I want to wish you so many more years of happiness, happiness that you've brought to other people. And I know that Ted Flowers joins me in sending you all of the love in the world. Celebrate with Carla and Dan and all of the people who love you so deeply and dearly. And I'm one of them. Happy birthday to Jennie.